Hi guys, welcome to another KamicarzCreation video. And here she is, the front facing manifold you can see I've got on there, and I'll walk you through a bit of the process of getting it to this stage. Far from finished at this stage, definitely far from finished, but I've got all of the bottom of it cut out and I've shortened it and I've got it sitting on the motor. It's basically got it to the point where I can start to do the front plate and the back plate. I still haven't got my throttle body yet. I'm waiting for that to come in the mail, but I can go and see and if I can get some aluminium, probably some 3mm sheet aluminium, maybe a bit thicker, and make up those front and back plates ready to be welded in. I won't be doing the welding. I've done quite a few TIG welding courses over the years, but never applied it, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So I think it'll just be quicker for me to get someone with the skills to weld it up, but I will walk you through the process of getting it to this stage anyway. I'm just starting to rough out the portings in this tube. So I've done a basic outline under the size that I need for the actual manifold. I started out just drilling a hole and trying to jigsaw it, but my blades are a little bit thick for the 3mm, kept pulling them out. So I've just gone to stitch drilling it. So I've just drilled around the perimeter. Now I'll use my jigsaw to cut it out. This is the first side roughed out to the basic profile, and haven't started this one. So now I'm going to stitch drill this one. I ended up taking it out, sawing the rest of it out. I bought this down at Bunnings today. I was going to use it with a rotary burr to do the shaping, but ended up that little wheel cut that stitch drilling out heaps easier than the jigsaw. Again, here's the next phase, stitch drill the other side, ready to cut it back out. I've taken the bulk of the material out with stitch drilling and then just trimming it up with that little rotary tool. I've now made up a pretty accurate template to the shape that I've got left there, and I'm going to start trimming it down and so it slides over the profile of the manifold. I've already gone a little bit over in places, but nothing that a welder won't fix. I've tried a few things at home with this manifold and getting these extra bits out. There's my template. So I've got to take that extra bit out. This template fits on pretty damn perfectly on the actual manifold. So I've resorted to taking it down to the workshop and getting into it with the milling cutter, just roughing it out, and then I'll tidy it up with that rotary burr. Here's the end result of a lot of different processes. You can see that basic profile that I've taken out. I started out with trying to do it with this little machine and a rotary burr and some little buffing wheels, but there was just way too much material. I then took it into the workshop and got into it with a milling cutter on the milling machine and basically roughed it out to that template that I cut up and fitted over it to give me a bit of an idea of shape. I then got into it again. I had a die grinder in there and I got into it again and cut the aluminium out with that, but the die grinder was clogging up a fair bit, and I ended up coming down to a big round file and a flat file, and just sitting the manifold on and putting texture marks on areas that it was binding and just working those areas. Now, it's not a perfect fit, and I've still got a little bit of work to do, but the process is getting there. So I'll sit it on the engine and let you have a look. After much filing, grinding, milling, etc., it's basically sitting there. And if you look up inside, I still haven't done that fly cutting, so it's sitting a little bit high, and I haven't done the porting on the inside of the manifold. If you come down and have a look, and it's not fitting up absolutely perfectly. I could go further, but I think there's enough metal still laying there to do the TIG welding. Fits in nicely. So that's it. The front facing manifold is taking shape. Looks good on the motor, and should look good in the car when it's finished. I've also cut that to length, as you'll notice. So I've got a few other parts to make. I'm going to go and see an aluminium supplier today and get some aluminium so I can make up the front plate and the back plate. And at this stage, I think I'll have to have someone else weld it up for me. But the little motor, she's looking good. For those of you that have been watching my build since the first few videos, I blocked this off thinking, before I knew too much about this motor, thinking that it was access to the water jacket, where it's actually access back into the sump, and that's the main drain line for the original twin turbos. They both came, the turbos both individually drained down to a main pipe that went into here and gets the oil, the hot oil from the turbocharger back into the sump. So I've received all the parts I need to remedy that situation. If you have a look up here, there's that plate that I made up to put on there. So I'm going to go and drill this out, and I've bought this little fitting. So it's a weld-in 10AN fitting. So I'm going to drill that plate out, sit that fitting in, and weld that into position on there. And I've also bought the 10AN drain line. Now I'm using a braided, black braided line here at the moment. It's on the hot side of the engine. Hopefully that will do the job quite well. And I've got the 10AN fitting to fix that to that there. I've also got a 10AN drain plug for the turbocharger. Hopefully that fits the turbo that I've bought and the gasket there. So I'm going to set that all up this afternoon, go and drill that plate out, fit the weld-in plug in, and then fit it back onto the motor. So I've welded that plug fitting in, and in hindsight and looking at it being a drain, I reckon I'd be better off having like a 45-degree fitting going into there, so it's got more of a vertical drain and getting that fluid away quicker, but it might suffice. I'll see how I go with that. So there we go, viewers. A little bit more work on the 1G. I'm happy with the progress, really happy with that manifold. Whether it works, whether it's as efficient or as good as the original, I don't know. We'll know when we get it all running. I've still got the other manifold coming from the spare motor that I've purchased, but it's all good. I got a notification in my emails today to say that the eBay turbo that I bought, the eBay turbo that I bought is due tomorrow. So that's what the next video will be all about. Having a look at that, unpackaging it, seeing what the quality's like, maybe sitting it on top of the manifold and having a bit of a look. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching once again. If I don't see you or you don't see me before Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. Thanks so much for your support this year and from the start of my channel, and I'm loving it and I'll keep doing it. So take care. Bye for now.